on YouTube. First time in quite some time. What I'll do is I'll sit here in the shade and stay cool for just a minute before we take a walk. Sitting by the greenhouse. Let me turn it around. I can do that. Hey guys. Sure. It's been a while since I actually done a live stream. I'll wait here for a few minutes and see if anybody pops in. And don't know if I got mute my phone, share, and guest. Let me do that. I don't know if I'm going to actually be able to see comments. So it's been a long time since I've done one of these, and it's up and down. It's like this. I've never had that problem. I couldn't turn it one way or the other. I try to turn it this way, and it goes devices. Lock rotated the one thing. Okay. Apparently, I've got it locked in this position. Crazy. We'll give it just a few minutes. I'm sitting here in the shade. Got a little bit of sunshine through the greenhouse, but sitting here in the shade just for a little bit. Cooling off. I just pulled some wheat berries up off the garden. Got it all done. Hopefully somebody will see this going live, and I don't know. It just seems like it's been so long since I've done one. I don't think many people are going to show up. Just appreciate all the support from the ones that have hung out with me through changes or YouTube and all that good stuff. I don't know. Let's just go ahead and get started, and somebody can jump in whenever they want to. But I just checked the weather a little bit ago, and it's going to turn out cold here about the middle of the week. There's a Arctic cold air coming in. Halloween. It'll be like a high of 38, lows in the low to mid 20s. And that sucks because I need to get some stuff for the chickens soon. Get them ready for cold weather. We actually got the door to work for the chicken coop where the egg layers are at. And that was a thing I wished we could have kept it on there all summer. But I've had to come out and close the door at night, come out in the early morning before work, open it up before I leave. And now we've got the automatic door. I just hope it works good in cold weather. Should, but we'll never know about that thing. All right. Yeah, that's what we're at. I just appreciate everybody that will come on later maybe and watch this, but we've got a lot to do today, and I've already done pulled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 50-foot row wheat barrier off of the garden today and yesterday. So that was kind of a rough way to go, but we did it. Hey, I see one person watching. Can you make a comment to see if I can actually see the comment? I'm not seeing nothing. All I see is one person watching, but I appreciate you stopping by and watching. Just talk about the cold weather moving in Wednesday. High 38, low in the low 20s, Halloween. So it's going to be a bit cold, and it's crazy weather. High of 77 tomorrow with, the humidity. It's going to be so high tomorrow. And we're going to go straight down. straight down the chute. Comments. I don't know what I've done to this thing to allow comments. Anyway, we're going to try to do this. I'm going to take you guys for a little bit of a tour of what we've got here on the homestead. And I hope you can hear this, because the last time I tried to do a video, it, it was really low. Couldn't hear me. And it was real staticky. But here we go, folks. Still can't see comments. I'm going to flip you guys around, let y'all see what we've got. Okay. All right. We're going to start off with the bees. This was the second thing we went into this year. Got them back in April. And right now, they're winterized. They're actually ready for winter. All I got to do is go in there and put some sugar water or a pan of sugar in the actual top of the hive, the yellow part. Kind of like a feeding area for the bees. Oh, look, I mean, it's been fall. They're not too aggressive. They're actually fighting right there. See that one there? They're fighting because they're wanting to come in and steal the honey. So they're trying to be robbed right now. So I need to get back. They're actually fighting on the hive, in front of the hive. That's the bees. That was our second. This is our most recent adventure into the homestead. We have to look over the mess. They're messy ducks, but hey, it's the Quack Shack, and they're looking good. They're looking real good. They've got the water bowls dirty, got the pond dirty, the little pool dirty. But yeah, they're looking good. They actually like that feed too that I've got going on for them. It's the mash with corn mix. So you see what they do? They go eat and they come and get a big drink of water. They're cool. Love my ducks. They're good. All right, here's our the chickens and the rooster are our first adventure into this homestead. There's Mr. Rooster. There's one of our hens, laying hen. There's another laying hen right there. I think that's Beyonce. Yeah, they got names. I just can't remember all of them. We got we got a couple up there, Dustin. One Dustin there. Taking a bath, dirt bath. And look at these girls. Say hi, girl. Oh, we know you're loud. We know you're loud. I found out which is what. She is the female, and the other two are males. You can tell by their talons on the sides. She got the short ones, and they got the big fat ones. But yeah, that was our first adventure into this homestead. One of our guineas get hurt, and us. But here's another rooster. Hello, buddy. How you doing, buddy? As you can see, this rooster here, he's actually gotten some weight on him. He likes the mash too, but he also likes to sleep on top of his uh, coop and on the bar over there. He likes to sleep on that. But this coming Wednesday, I hope he finds shelter in the coop, because the temperature is going to be dropping down so low. Oh, done empty your water into the ground to make more mash, didn't you, girl? Well, one of you. What do you think, girls? Say hi, everybody. Say hi. Camera shot. Hey, girl, what you doing? Hey, Rooster Roo. Rooster. That's his name. They've all got names. I just can't think of all of them. I know that's nastiest, nastier, or something like that. They stinking, stinkier. Yep. All right, show you what else we got going on here. Stay a little bit there, baby. I want food. This is our next run. I'm actually working on. Still gotta till it up around the outside, and there's actually this wiring on the ground. I gotta till this up around the outside, bury that so that nothing can dig in. And I think it's one of the nicest. This is the nicest I've put together. I know you see a lot of zip ties and stuff, but what you do, Homestead needs a lot of zip ties. Stay afloat. Pretty good size. I'm thinking very seriously about putting the ducks in this and put more chickens in that down there, but I'm not sure just yet. That's a lot of work. And I'd like to just finish this up and be done with it. Got some places here I need to tie up a little bit with some stainless steel wiring just to make sure something stays out. All right, I see I've got two in my live. If you don't mind, make a comment. Let me see if I can see you guys. Three in here now. Thank you. But yeah, that's a nice looking run. Now I've got plans on bringing the uh, deer fencing is what this is called. I've got it so this side over here they don't fly away. The guinea, she likes to fly on top of the coop, and at night she likes to fly off. But this stuff here works really good. I've got it on top, keeps her in, and that's her little bathing area. I'm gonna do the same thing here around the outside of this coop, just to give them a place to go out during the day and run and play. All right, you want to see a tour of the garden? It's a mess. Uh, all the pumpkins are good. All the watermelons are bad, except for just a couple. And there you go. Looks like it's been a war zone. There you go. I'll take and give them to those good ones. Well, the guineas and the chickens and the ducks. A lot of this stuff. Probably the same with these because these have been out here for a while. There's a knot on that one showing might be decaying on the inside. Looks like this one's had it too. Got the knots that actually went in. Something attacking on that. Yeah. So I planted these watermelon too late, and they look good, but they never did ripen. And my pumpkin and all this stuff is really looking bad. And that might be a real good one. Got yellow on the bottom of it. I'm still not seeing live chat if anybody's out there. All right, there you go. But, a couple of them went bad on me. The pumpkins look all right. They're not going to be yellow, I don't think, or orange before Halloween gets here. But you know what's going to happen, don't you? These things here are going to be fed to the chickens anyway. I'm going to save the seeds, and next year I'm going to try to make them. Turn that back around the way I had it. These here, hopefully, turn here in just a few weeks. that thing turned over. Hopefully that'll be turned here in a few weeks, and we'll be able to use it for anyway. It's coming up. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, here's the garden. Oh yeah, nice. I take all that wheat to Africa, and it looks really good though. In some of the places, the rows where I this is where I walked at. It's like concrete. I'll show you. Look at that. Good and soft. Good and soft. But for that middle, where I would have walked at, the dirt is really good and soft and it's rich. You know, it's still rich looking, still dark looking. So the tilling can probably wait a little while on this. I usually do a tilling in the fall, which falls here and pretty much past us. I mean, it's past us by quick. There's hardly any leaves. So the last thing it changes is those two oak trees there. The walnuts has done fell off the walnut trees. Leaves done gone off of them. And usually the last thing that loses leaves is what's losing leaves right now. Them two oak trees there. So they're losing. But I was going to try to make a run over here. I'll show you guys this. I haven't seen the comment. Nothing yet, sorry. But I'm going to make a run from their door over there. I'm going to pull the wheat. I ain't even going to pull the wheat barrier back. I'm just going to cross over the wheat barrier from that door there, straight across into the garden by about, maybe a 4-foot section, 4 foot high, 4 foot wide, and use my deer fencing to get them out there as far as I can from my T-post, and let them go through this dirt and pile some of this stuff into that run. That way, so they can have some crickets and everything else to eat. There's plenty of crickets and bugs out here. They'll love it. And there's some tomatoes and stuff too, so they'll really like that. Uh, I used to burn this stuff on the garden, but from what I've read, you burn on your garden, you're taking the nutrients out. Check out what I found. I must have tilled her up. Looks like part of a T-post. Well, but a lot of crickets in this stuff now, so they'll love that. I'm not letting the guineas in here. They'll have to stay in the coop in the run there, but I'll let the chickens out. All right, our one of our very first adventures that has nothing to do with animals was this cattle panel greenhouse that is 4 foot sidewalls, so 10 foot wide, 32 foot long, and it has produced a lot of tomatoes. And I'm gonna tell you, it's hot out there, but it's hotter in here. That's why I'm thinking about pulling the tomatoes, was letting the chickens have the greens if they all want them. I don't think we're gonna get any further than this. I really don't. But there's a lot of red aromas, so we got what we could out of it. And, oh, look at there, the green beans came back. I done that as an experiment, and these things have come back since something's ate the leaves off of it. Wow. Look what the temperature is in here. That's in the sun. It's almost 100 in here. It's like 98, 99. Look at green peppers. Pull one of the plants up because it was done. And I only had one pepper on it. That one has three. One little bitty one. There's my mash bucket. I'll put my chicken mash in. I'll leave it in the greenhouse and you can see why. Here's a couple of tomatoes I pulled off there the day before yesterday. They're not going to be good for us, but they'll be good for the chickens. They're too soft. I didn't check them earlier. This thing makes a heck of a storage area. And it took, I'll put it to you this way. Last October, I started saving up for this. And I am so glad I got it and got built. This thing is helped this year as far as growing stuff outside of the garden. Started in here kind of, and I took it in the house, brought it back out here and put it in the ground. And it really jumped us pretty good considering we didn't get started in it till late. And it's crazy. Yeah, look at the outside of this thing. I mean, it's 9 foot tall, 10 foot wide, 32 foot long. I've got the one door in the front. Both sides actually roll up on it. I just got this side here open up a little bit because the temperature is supposed to fall down in the 50s tonight. I like to keep it warm in there, but I'm thinking very seriously about pulling the light out and just letting it be for now. Oh gosh, I've got so much work to do. Get this chicken run built into the garden. Pull these up. These are eggplants. Got some tomatoes back here. Grow in the garden for the chickens. I got these cattle panels. I've got to get them up and put up for the winter. Keep them put up so that I'll have them for the winter. Oh man, just a big cluster right now. And there is the composter my daughter got me for Father's Day. It's full of compost. I turned it about every 2 weeks. Turned it real good. Spin it like I was on The Price is Right, kind of give it that kind of spin, let it go around 4 or 5 times and stop on a different place. And it's really worked. There's all my rabbit and chicken poop from one of my friends at work that gave it to me. It's been sitting there all summer, this spring, really. And I'm going to get that worked into the garden. It should be good now. And then I've got a bigger composter that I'm going to build off to the side there where that greenhouse tarp is. The little white building back there, I'm going to have to probably tear it down, but I hate to. And then the thing with legs on it sticking up over there, that was my future hothouse for some growing plants. And the wind got a hold of it and about put it through my high tunnel greenhouse. And I was like, just take over here, put it upside down, put a brick in a block or two in the middle of it, and leave it. I need to get the tarp off of it, but it's destroyed. But it just about destroyed my greenhouse. The legs were aiming right for it, and it stopped, just spun around. Luckily, I was outside to catch it. There you go, folks. Here's what we've got on the homestead, and I'm going to show you guys a video or two later. We're going to clean out the chicken run there, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do with those and those pots up there. So, if y'all can stay tuned to that. If y'all like a little tour of the things we've got started this year, if you think about it, started saving the money for it back last October. And, you hear a lot of people say, you better get ready, you better get prepared, you never know what's going to happen. there's so many ways that people get prepared for anything that could happen. But what's the right way? Is it the way I'm doing it by canning and freezing everything and about getting a generator? I got a new freezer this year. Uh, Having the chicken eggs, the chickens, the ducks, the bees. Uh, there's other things. Some people share everything. There's other things on my mind I want to try to get that I wouldn't share because you don't want everybody to know what you got, what you get. Uh, but I can say that, if you got it on your heart to get it, better get it now. You uh, this is a year, really less than a year of having this done. The chickens, the ducks, the garden. I've always had it, but never with the less work that I did on it. I think I may have pulled 5 or 6 weeds out of the whole thing. So, oh my Lord have mercy. It's just, you never know what prepared you need to be. And if you feel that you need to get different things like this, do it. If you live in an ordinance area, such as a city, town limit, that only allows you to do so much, do what you can. Don't, you know, how can I put it? If you can't have chickens, if you can't have ducks, if you can't have what you really want, do something that they will let you have, such as they can't say nothing about you growing your own food on your own banisters, on your own deck, your porch, your patio, in your own yard. If you've got 37 pots, 5-gallon pots full of green beans, potatoes, just whatever, really, what can they say as long as it looks nice? Yeah, keep it looking nice, right? But it's like this. I mean, some places don't even allow gardens anymore in the city limits. So read up on it before you go do it. But always something you could do to prepare. Adding a freezer, doing a haul from Costco, Sam's Club, uh, wherever you go to do your shopping. They got to run some good deals every now and then. You got to find those good deals and just do that. Prepare yourself for whatever comes. Find somebody that has cattle that sell beef from it to get you some beef, a few chickens. There's a lot of people that raise meat chickens that actually turn around and sell them for a lot cheaper. You could buy a damn chicken in the store now. So, I mean, it takes a lot to raise these chickens and stuff. It takes money to do it. It really does. For what you make off of it, I mean, I don't make nothing off of it. Usually I show up. I'll give people eggs. I'll charge them $1 for the case, or for the carrier, and say if you bring it back, it's $1 or whatever. You get $1 back. Uh, Next year though, I got a plan ahead. So next year I'm gonna try to get more eggs going, duck eggs and chicken egg and more of them, and maybe go into doing eggs. Uh, Using the greenhouse here to raise the tomatoes to sell next year, tomato plants, and then maybe get a lot of the extra tomatoes next year to do not to can, but to open up a little produce stand or something. Put up on it free to a good home, not charge. Uh, cause I enjoy growing my garden. I know it takes a lot of work. A lot of people hate working in garden. But if you had this weed barrier, you have yourself somebody come through and plow or till your garden for you, put this stuff down, and everything starts germinating, coming through before the weeds do. You don't do a lot of weeding with the weed barrier. I mean, I might have done it twice this year. 5 weeds I may have pulled out of the actual garden. So if you got that, makes it a lot easier on your back than what it does as far as you know, a regular garden, just tilled up and rows plowed and nothing to hold it back. You're gonna spend hours every week weeding out between your rows and between your crop, whatever you grow. That's the only thing that's held me back a lot of years from going this garden is because the time. You're going to spend 9 to 10 hours a week just in your garden spot, and it wasn't nowhere near the size it is now. Pulling weeds, breaking your back, watering. I did not water this garden maybe 7 times this summer. Potatoes, maybe 3 times. That's it. Uh, I did spend a lot of time in the corn watering it and the green beans. But other than that, the tomatoes and potatoes and all all that harvest that I've got up, uh, I may have watered it 5, 6 times. And one time I should have watered it, but it got by me, and I lost a lot of production off my garden. Been a productive part of my garden at that time. But hey, I couldn't see nothing in the chat. I'm sure y'all have probably wait for guests. I don't understand this. But anyway, not understanding. Didn't ask for a guest, but hey, I'm glad y'all come by to see what we have going on today. I'm gonna cut this now so I can go ahead and feed the chickens and water them. Get the ducks food out. Get them fed. I hear you, Rooster Boy. He's up on the perch. He's watching. But I'm gonna stay here for just a few more minutes and watch him. See how this new roof does under him. He sees the chickens on the other side of the fence. But he watches over every chicken. And it don't matter if it's ours or not. Neighbor chicken. Hear that? Or communicate. Must be a hawk. But anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. I appreciate you guys for being here. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. Go check out TikTok too. Got it over there too. We're gonna go get ready for this cold weather coming in, and I hope everybody is okay out there. Hope everybody stays safe. Do what you can do. Start your homestead or stock up. Never know what's around the corner, guys. Be ready for anything. All right, guys, you have a good one. Keep it real, and come back and see me. Okay.